Welcome back to Worldbox World Domination. And as you can see here, we have quite the map. Now, today I'm supposed to use this map, British and Irish Counties 1.2, but I've tried to make a video about it, and it simply took too long. The map were huge, all the counties included, and yet in the end, there's really not much to do about it when a war happens between a fully controlled British, Great Britain Isles, controlled by Norfolk, coming against an alliance in the Irish side, completely controlled by Galways. And the war just happens forever, and it's gone on for longer than 3 hours. So I decided that I'll scrap this video. That one video, and I'll use this map instead. Now, what is this map? Well, it is called World with Appendages. So I assume that is something that the game generated for it, and it's not the name. It's probably just like some random kingdoms that I put down. Oh. Right, forgot about the intro. Well, welcome back to Worldbox World Domination. For those who are new to the series, I will explain the rule set right now. So, the kingdom have either been put down by myself or by the creator of the map. I allow it to expand to the utmost, of their territories. Nothing left uncolonized. The same with culture. I allow all the culture to develop to the maximum level. And with a switch of a button, diplomacy round of events shall be on. This will allow the kingdom to declare war, create treaties, make alliances, all that kind of stuff. But in the end, there should only be one kingdom survive. That will be the winner, the world dominator. Alright, and I'll move the time up to ×5 of the normal time, so that we don't have to wait for any sort of war declaration. Perhaps ×10. ×40. It's gonna be better. All of the kingdoms here have some pretty cool names. We have My Call. We have the Era, and Nick. Let's hope that kingdom My Call does not win, because that would be very awkward. Alright, and we already have some alliances already come with the map, so that we don't have to wait for the alliance to form. Fancy Club, Our Bond, Treaty of Steel, and Fancy Preservation, with Yagu being the only single kingdom left, not incorporated into any sort of alliances. So far, no war has been declared, but rest assured that will happen in the future. And as you can see, the seat of war has been sold. We have Our Bond trying to incite a war here. I have no idea who's gonna be the target. We can see here in the planning of the war against Holy Vine, which is this kingdom. Part of the Treaty of Steel. We can already see troops moving, not in the right direction, but hey, Okay, soldiers from the kingdom of Urasher are the close ally of Holy Re have just, you know, command their troops to cross the border into Holy V. You can see some fighting already happening here. It's a mountain region. This guy's a giant. Slowly but surely, the troops from Holy Re is breaching across the border into Holy V. Case of Moon is also under attack. As a part of the alliance, they are also dragged into the war as well. Afirk is currently under annexation here. It is sitting at 27%. The attack is definitely showing some effectiveness, and it seems that the defending army has completely been taken out. Even the one sent over to attack Onikyo. Afirk has been taken. Our bond has grown in size. Meanwhile, the alliance, the other alliance has been disbanded and leaving my Cock Kingdom and Yugu solely to defend for themselves. Fancy Club is also trying to declare, to find a war that would be worth it to fight. Nick is the one leading that war. Meanwhile, Kingdom Yagu is trying to join an alliance, but that did not happen because they were declared war against by the Kingdom of Nick, which means Fancy Club also joining in. A line of marching troops trekking across a dangerous volcano to get to this location here where they can board the ship and park right next to this river here. Meanwhile, we can see here that these guys are trekking across the dangerous volcano also. Not sure where or what are they doing, but it's a plan here. But it seems that they are marching down south as well, based on the troops' movement arrow. Another war is being brewed, this time by Alpan. It's gonna drag Albon into it as well. In my opinion, the first troops to reach here is gonna be one that comes from not the ship, but actually from land. You can see here these guys trekking across this the eastern coast is going to be able to reach this area very easily once they have passed the mountain range. Surprising Yagu. Attack happening across the river, but that's not really anything to be note of. Here is the real attack. You can see here, no army is coming out to greet this area until now, where the army has been alerted and now they are trying to pull up troops back to defend against the invasion. But will that be enough? Fancy Club have also attacked our Bond. This is a very surprising development here. Fancy Club and our Bond are two very actually it's backward. Our Bond has attacked Fancy Preservation. I mean not Fancy Preservation, Fancy Club. These two are two of the largest alliance here, and if one of them were to be disbanded, that's going to be a very huge change into the world landscape. The Kingdom of Yagu still currently under attack, but I don't know if that's going to be a concern anymore, as the landscape of the world has changed so very much. Here we can see that our Bond had just taken another city from the Fancy Club territory. Soon enough, they might just be able to completely destroy Fancy Club. Let's speed it up to 40 and see what happens. You can see here the troops from our Bond is trying to take over the area that is in the coastline. Although Fancy Club managed to take over several of the other peripheral villages of our Bond as well. It might just be a very balanced fight after all. Fancy Club has declared a peace treaty against our Bond, but that does not seem to do very much. Oh, they have made a peace treaty with Yagu, not our Bond. I'm sorry, that was a mistake. But our Bond clearly does not want to stop. They do not want to abandon the already successful war. Currently, they are trying to take over the kingdom of what is this? The Era up to the north, up to the northeast. Taking over the entire eastern coastline will be a matter of time for our Bond, but mostly for the kingdom of Holy Ri. And over here we can see that Elpan is the one to take over the ocean route. Fancy Preservation is trying to attack my cock. That was a very unfortunate name, but hey, it is how it is. But surprise, surprise, once an alliance has grown very much into basically an empire in size, it broke apart. Fancy Preservation has completely taken over the Makeup Kingdom. Now Holy Ri will have to find a way to claw back the missing area, the no longer loyal vassal states. Will they be able to do it, or will they fall and become a laughing stock to the world? Elpan is trying to join a different alliance along with Case of Moon and Tiho in Germany, and the Feda as well. Holy Ri is gearing up for war, preventing them from forming an alliance. But will that be freaking enough? No! They have joined Fancy Club. This had the adverse effect. Whereas Fancy Club used to be weak and, not exactly geared to attack Holy Ri, now Fancy Club has all the time and all the resources they need to overpower the Holy Ri old alliance model, and of course all of the kingdoms that used to be a part of Holy Ri as well. Kingdom Mid is probably the first to fall here. Yep, and it has been absorbed into Holy Ri. The only other war happening right now is the Fancy Club versus Fida. Now Fida might just be in a very bad spot here. They are being cornered. They are severely outnumbered by Fancy Club and the other extraterritorial island is under heavy attack without any sort of resupply from the mainland. That's not going to be good. Uh-oh, the village of Birk might be taken here, and it has been taken over by the fancy club. Most likely for the Neck Kingdom or Empire. Fancy club expanding more and more. Meanwhile, Holy Re is trying to take back what they used to, I guess, have. Not exactly, but you know, the Empire used to have. And they're attacking Night Kapi over to the north. More accurately, it's northwestern side. The Feda does not seem to be standing for much longer. They have been pushed down to the last village in the corner of the world. And Night Kapi, well, good luck to them, because Holy Re is also quite unrelenting. Territory of the smaller kingdom of Maikapi is getting even smaller. And it is gone. Night Kapi was destroyed. Holy Re has gained even more strength. The same with Fancy Club as well. Currently, Nick is still a little bit behind Holy Re as an independent kingdom, but from an alliance standpoint, Fancy Club is currently the biggest boy in the house, and they get to make the rules. Is it just me, or like the, you know, the black collared, who are these guys? Mayor, town governor? It looks kind of like sushi from afar, don't you think? Like, this is a rice, there's a gemstone, it's like the fish, and then the dude is like the dude's face is like the nori, seaweed, kind of like wrapping. Holy Re had just declared war on Case of Moon, just as we have entered the Age of Dark. Case of Moon has been taken over very fast. It's not going to be much of a chance to fight back here. But we also have another war as well. The great clash between the Fancy Club and Fancy Preservation. Surprise, surprise, it seems that Fancy Preservation is actually the one getting the advantage here. They might just be able to take over a huge chunk of land from Fancy Club as well. And they did. Absolutely disgusting move here by Great Gak. Somehow they might say they have been able to repel and even conquered an entire country over north here. and it's in the Fancy Club Alliance, one of the biggest alliance. That has to be very painful for Fancy Club. Now reputation of theirs is completely tanked, and yeah, they've also lost quite a populous region as well. Holy Re being the only kingdom left, but they are big enough to be their own empire. They need no alliance. They need not much of a vassal state anymore. Pretty much just conquer all is their proper. How do you say it? It's like the modus operandi, you could say. And Fancy Club, noticing that, is now attacking Holy Re to stamp out the problem once and for all. But will it be successful, or will this backfire? Because Holy Re is not a small kingdom. It is an empire with a history of war. Troops are moving out from the south here. The north is not doing so good. I think the southern area attacking up north is much more concerning of a route. However, Holy Re is staging some counterattack here. Let's go on to the town map. You see that town Chitot has been taken over very quickly. In the north we could have Awukro. However, there's also an attack into Ivasovo created by the Alliance. Another town has fallen, and that is Salvadran. Irvina is at 99% and will fall probably in the next few seconds, I guess. Or not. Or I just gotta stay there. Awukro and Irvina currently still sitting at 99%. Awukro has been successfully taken over. Irvina, not so much. One Ha has also been taken over. This is disastrous for the Alliance Fancy Club. They started out the war against Holy Re to stamp out a sort of, a perceived kind of danger to the Fancy Club. But now, the attack has completely crippled some of their population, especially in the northeastern area over here. And the danger has been creeping even closer to the capital. Had they not, been very aggressive, they might just be able to overturn the advance of Holy Re. But now it is way too late, and yeah, we're gonna have to deal with it. However, the city of Irvina has been standing pretty strong. I have no idea why. Isron counterattack is happening. Chitot and Rumona, along with Ishon, are under attack. This will surround Irvina. Kirwa is also under attack as well, however, and Irvina has finally fallen. Onikyo counterattack is currently stalling. I'm not sure if this counterattack can hold on for any longer. Ishon counterattack is successful, but I don't think it's gonna do much here. Even though Ishon is definitely a very populous city, so that is not a small victory, but it's a big one. But if you look over to the entire kingdom here, Holy Re still has the upper hand, despite having less population. Holy Re just lost a very huge chunk of territories. Irvina, the town that's taken so long to be, defeated, now has come back to the control of the regime in Giovo. It could be that this counterattack might just be able to cut off Holy Re from some of the more deeper region over here, so they could really reinforce the troops, especially with multiple large cities being taken over, such as Iluina or Kuborg or Silaux. Chodran, still the largest city, but you know, not that matter. Chitot currently is under attack once again. Rodon has been taken over by the Alliance. But most importantly is Nek. Nek has now grown to the side never before seen and is now overwhelming Holy Re defenses. The fact that most of the Alliance is just Nek means that Holy Re is actually fighting against Nek, which is not good because Nek is pretty expansive empire. They use the guise of an alliance attacking to gain even more ground. Up in the north here, the efforts of Holy Re to attack into the area still goes on pretty strong, not like in the south, because this place is very bad logistic wise for the Alliance of Fancy Club to supply, so they are not gonna get way too much of support from the mainland over here. And Holy Re seems to be able to completely eradicate the presence of Fancy Club in the region. Now, they are... well, I would say that they might just be able to focus on the southern front, but I was wrong. The battlefield has already bordered the capital city of Ukodran. It's not a good sign, and Ukodran has been under attack for some time now. I'll let you guys observe the war while I do something off camera here, having a little bit of a break. What we have here is, it seems that the town has changed the owner. Holy Re. Oh my god. The Age of Sun is here, and you can see that the sun ray is now lighting up over the region. Holy Re is not doing good. They are pushed over to the northern area here. There's not going to be much left for them to run away from, so that's yeah, Nick is doing pretty good trying to eradicate Holy Re here. Let's change the speed up to 40 and see what happens. It seems that Nick have kind of ran out of troops actually. They're trying to resupply and remobilize over the region here. These guys are under training, so they aren't exactly suited for war yet. Okay, troops movement are happening, but we can see that some of the city here, like Visuva and Onha, are under attack. Oneha have been taken over once again, or you could say reclaimed by Holy Re. But Ukudran and Visuva's attacks seem to have failed. So far, still no new attack coming from Nick's side. Oh, never mind. Oneha is currently experiencing some counterattack here, but Visuva might fall. Not sure which one is the more prioritized. Visuva does have more population, but Oneha have the advantage of being a seaside town. The attack on Visuva have stalled, along with the counterattack on Oneha. Rodon being the next city under attack here on the next side, while Visuva attack has also fallen, stalled, and does not gain any results. Let me look over to the war tab and see how many people have lost their lives. That is a lot of people. 5,000 and something. Ukudran under annexation now, 47%. 57, 60. Visuva in Ukudran might fall. There's gonna be is this gonna be a turnaround for the kingdom of Holy Re? Who knows? Holy Re seems to be steadily moving forward. Several more towns are experiencing the counterattack coming from the side of the Holy Re. Cheetot and Rodon has... Well, Cheetot hasn't been taken over yet, but Rodon has. And Cheetot will be taken over in no time. Could this be a comeback for Holy Re? Perhaps Fancy Club has expanded most of their troops already, and now they are kind of exhausted. Who knows? Counterattack seems to be happening in Cheetot and Rodon, but Rodon success, Cheetot not so much. Sukawa to be pending. Holy Re will probably be able to use the newly annexed area, well, reclaimed area, to bolster their rank against the attack from Fancy Club. I don't think this is something that Fancy Club has taken into account just yet. And now that they are in this kind of situation, they are kind of panicking a little bit. But rest assured, I think Fancy Club will still win. Unless if you're not a fan of Fancy Club, then Holy Re can win this one. It's not a lost cause. They just need to be very smart on which area will they have to attack. Alright, I came back and I see that Holy Re is still alive. What the heck is happening here? And it seems that they are attacking Rodon and the capital city of Alpan, which is Agwirk. When I say the capital city, I think that's the only city for Alpan. So yeah, the alliance might be lacking a member if this attack became successful. Although the coastline for Holy Re is shrinking a little bit here, and Arweir might just be taken over, and they are gone. One kingdom down was the alliance, and yeah, Holy Re that just completely outmaneuvered Fancy Club on that regard. All right, with one less kingdom, I think the alliance here would probably just be like at this point. Tiho and Germany, I don't think they contribute too much. Not that they have too much to contribute. Holy Re is struggling, but they still seem to find enough troops to muster to reclaim some of the beaches that have been lost here. The area near the coastline is definitely very important because then they can stage some sort of sea-based invasion here. Very surprising that most of this village does not even have actually well, they do have ports. Maybe this one doesn't have. They are trying to build one, I guess. In the west side, Shukawa and Kibielvo are under attack. The attack currently is stalling, but if nothing is to be done, they might be successful, and Holy Re will be put in a very bad spot. A boat moved by Holy Re, though, that they are trying to attack into Ikuborg. Not sure if that's going to be successful, but look at this. Kibielvo and Sukawa might be gone. Kibielvo has been completely taken over. Sukawa will be next, along with another town of Visuva. It seems that the Holy Re have lost the momentum here. Now, Holy Re might have just been able to take over a tiny town of Tunodrun, but that's really not much. Oh, you can see that Holy Re is doing some pushback here. Now, if you look over to the geography of the region, I have no idea if you guys can hang on. I have no idea if you guys can see this area, but look at this. This is a huge mountain range. And this is pretty much a plains. So Holy Re can kind of like just go and attack this area until they meet the river here, which is why they couldn't go and any further south unless they use ships. Now, that is a simple part, crossing the river, but crossing this huge mountain might not be the case. Also, there's a river here as well, so this is pretty much a stopping point here for Holy Re. If they might actually be able to access this little delta here, though. So, they can have a little bit more of an expansion, but this is probably where it gonna, stay. Holy Re has just lost this village on the other side of the mountain, which is, what I just explained to you. The mountain covers a lot of, route for invasion. It basically create a wall along with the water that is double the wall, and Holy Re will not be able to, do very much if they just kind of try to trek across. They're gonna need some help with boats and other kind of stuff. Right now, Holy Re seems to be taking that to heart. They are ignoring anything that is on the other side of the mountain here and focusing on those that is in the delta to starve those mountainous region before they move in for the kill. Counterattack is happening for for Nick. They are trying to attack the city of Ahiviet, which has stalled. But good news is that Rumova, actually not good news, Rumova has also stalled. Has also been taken over. And yeah, that's gonna be the case, isn't it? Yes, it is. Now I have no idea whose great idea it is to send troops into Avor because nobody's gonna be able to supply those troops. But those guys are probably gonna starve to death before they even get anything done. In the city of Rumova, another counterattack from Nick has happened. This time more successful. The town of Toes down in the south, though, not much. And Rumova counterattack have failed once again. You can see the number going down. Erwina also under attack here. That's gonna be the case for a long time in the future. Into the future, this is pretty much a forever war here. So I'm just gonna let it run, and then you guys can watch over the world for me, and I'll be back later on. Oh man, I came back here and by some miracles the Holy Re Empire has broke apart this mountain and like completely conquered this area, which is quite a surprise. I didn't think they would be able to get that far, but in the southern here it seems that that is gonna be the next front where the war happens here. The front in the western side pretty much have ended. You can't exactly go from over here to the area in the south because this mountain range is like blocking the view. It's blocking the way downward. Hang on. Let's stop. You can see here that the troop from Holy Re has been spotted dying the region over in this side, on this side of the river here, and down south you can see that this area is getting taken over. So the whole delta here will probably become green, and this area might become green, who knows. Let's go and put on the village map. Okay, village map is good, but a little bit crowded. We'll see. Some counterattacks still happening for Fancy Club, but so far I think Fancy Club has been on the losing side for quite some time now, and yeah, very embarrassing for Holy Re. I mean, for Fancy Club and Neck in general. Neck started out with a very populous area, destroying Holy Re Alliance and pretty much overpowered Holy Re, and now they are pretty much kind of balanced, which is not good because Fancy Club is not just one kingdom, it is at its core an alliance. Alliance between Nick and Tiho hegemony, which is, I mean, pretty much just Nick and a vassal kingdom. So Nick, with already that little, they have kind of a smaller population than Holy Re, and now they are losing that as well. The population is just gonna get smaller and smaller until at one point it's not gonna be enough to siege and to even stage a counterattack against Holy Re. And at that point, Holy Re is gonna be unstoppable. And I think we might have already reached that point. Holy Re is now more than double the population of the Alliance of Fancy Club. And boy oh boy, look at this, huh? Yeah, any counterattack from Fancy Club will fail now because we don't have enough troops to overpower the defensive that is put there by the army of Holy Re. I guess the only safe haven is gonna be the island down in the southeastern corner over there. And I get the fancy preservation kingdom will probably get away scot-free. Currently they are separated by some mountains and some rivers here. I'm not quite sure if this area is like connected to the other area, so they are kind of still neighboring with the other country, but I don't think they have you know, they don't have much fear to go about that right now, as Holy Re is pretty much dead set on destroying Fancy Club, and that will probably take a while, even though Fancy Club power has waned considerably. I'll be back later. Oh boy, we can see that Fancy Club actually is trying some desperate move here. As you can see, the king of Nick is deep inside of Holy Re territory. He's trying his best to take over some of the town over here. Rumowa and Irwina. They have successfully taken Rumowa, but it's a Pyrrhic victory at best. Some of them might show up over here in the capital, trying to assassinate the king of Holy Re, but again, Pyrrhic victory at best. You're not gonna stop this entire empire by just killing the king. So the momentum for war is already there. There's not much to be done, and Fancy Club seems to have, or at least Nick seem to have changed the capital after their old capital has been taken over by Holy Re. This is probably the end for Fancy Club, and of course for Nick and whatever the other kingdom is, Taiho hegemony or Tiho, I don't know. With the main head of state resting over in the other side of the world on an isolated island, there's not gonna be much order coming to the mainland anymore. Along with that, there's not gonna be very much assistance, both in terms of troops or resources. Those areas are now completely leave to the wolf. The Tiho hegemony has been destroyed, which means Nick is now completely alone. The class of king has been going on for 205 years and has claimed the life of 18,615 people. And mind you, Nick is the one to attack. So, kind of a complete backfire. Currently, we are in the age of tears, which means there's going to be a lot of rain in the... And that's the lightning. Okay, so it seems that Holy Re is interested in some rebuilding efforts. They are exhausted after a long war, and they just wish to end it. But of course, if they were to win, they could just do so very easily. The class of king has ended, with the win belonging to Holy Re. Alright, so we're in another age of peace, so I'll be back later, and yeah, we're gonna observe more war later on. Alright. And we are back. Holy Re is edging for war once again. It seems that the king will now finish what he has to, well, not him, but finish what his ancestor has started. Nick is now under attack. And this time they are attacking directly into the island. You can see here's arrows pointing toward the island here. And the troops are amassing near some ports, boarding the ships. But of course, this area will also be taken over. There's not much happening around here. And yet, this will be the seat, what do you call it? The scene for another war. The combined force of Holy Ri has just taken over another town. Let's look over in the town map. Let's see. Applebot, Apple Airport over here. Birk and Obidran are the one under attack. Meanwhile, Toz, Astran, and Rumova seems to be the focus for counterattack by Nick. But Nick obviously does not have enough troops to do much here. They might be able to take over Toz. Pyrrhic victory once again. And Astran, perhaps. Never mind. They stalled. They weren't able to take over Toz even when it's already at 99%. That is completely embarrassing. Also, the town names is freaking weird. Who names a town Toz? Anyway, you see that Eliama, Obidran, and Olekio are gonna be the next to fall. And last town standing for Nick. I say standing, but it's gonna be toppled in no time. Goodbye, Nick. Goodbye, Olekio. And here we go. Olekio will become the past. Well, it means the town will stand, but the kingdom Nick will be erased from memory. The horrible war of Holy Ri has ended. Now, fancy preservation being the only thing left behind in the old age, as Holy Ri assembled the new world. What is your stance on this war of Holy Ri? Do you want to declare war? Kinda hate the other one, the other kingdom, so let's wait and see if they declare war or not. And if not, that probably means that this area is completely cut off from the rest of the world because of the mountains, which kind of defeat the purpose. Let me inspect this area and see whether or not this will have any sort of invasion routes. So far, the only way I can see... actually, no, this really doesn't seem to be any sort of a way for these two kingdoms to actually duke it out. I guess down here, but still, even down here it's not available. There's not even a single tile. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna put down a tile here that will allow these two to trade and declare war against each other, okay? There we go, and now you guys can cross over. Because what is the point if the two cannot declare war because they does not have any routes to war? And look at that, huh? Immediately start to declare war. Alright, just ignore that. Just ignore that I have to do that because I forgot to check the map for any sort of like closed off area. I assumed that they weren't closed off, but my assumption was wrong. So, you know, let's hope that that didn't really change much in the history of the world. Perhaps Holy Re could have taken over that area much sooner, but who knows. Anyway, because there's only one single area to cross over, I think these guys are gonna have to, you know, secure this area. That is a lot of troops. Okay, so these guys are over here. They are, you know, just crossing over this area, and they have been met with a wall of defense from Holy Re here. So, how many have died already? 322. Kind of balance on both sides, actually. The last war is the war to end. Oh, okay. Look at this. Yep, troops are still crossing this border. Meanwhile, these guys are getting stuck here. This is a bloodbath. What is this town called again? Onikyo. The Battle of Onikyo is it's gonna be brutal because it's meat grind. Seems that Holy Re is slowly winning, getting the advantage here, and they are marching forth. They're cleaning up the rest of the troops of the enemy kingdoms that they come across within the valley here. But will it be? But will the enemy have enough troops to stop this flood of invading Holy Re soldiers? Probably not. Good class. Now the alliance of Goika and Great Gak here have only 122 soldiers left. Meanwhile, Holy Re still have 3,929 warriors, and their death has been pretty much the same. So with that kind of statistic, we can say that with only a few more months, these guys are gonna run out of troops and be overwhelmed very quickly. Come on. Oh, here we go. These guys are starting to move in. The green is starting to move into the you know, world corridor here. Oh, they have breached into the gate. The enemy is in. Fancy preservation. They're gonna put the preservation in place now, or else they're just gonna be annexed into Holy Re. But perhaps that's a good thing? Question mark? No, probably not. Troop from Fancy Preservation has been pretty much defeated. That village has been taken over. Oh man, the village of what is this called? Yovo? did not stand a chance. And next up is gonna be Licto. And once that fall, the kingdom of Gorwika will be gone, and Great Gag is not gonna have any alliance to defend himself. Those 3 guys just got blasted into the freaking void. This is not the ocean, this is the void. There's nothing here. If you get blasted here, you die. Gorwika were destroyed. Great Gag is the only thing left now, standing in front of Holy Re in the quest to conquer the entire world. And most of the troops from Holy Re are still in the area. So, you know, if the king decided to invade, that just probably not gonna take very long. Alright, so I'm gonna wait for the war to happen again, as we are entering an age of peace and rebuilding, okay? And here we are. Holy Re is brewing the last war against Great Gag, and you can see that they are already stationing troops within this area, just waiting for the order to come, and then they will spring up and take over that area immediately. Look at this. This is strategy here. These guys, I have no idea how they managed to get here, but yeah, pretty interesting strat. They're here to strat the defensive troop station in the area, but also kind of trying to take over this area as well, creating surrounding attack that you know, kind of fools the enemy into thinking that there are a lot of troops just around the corner here, just waiting to supply and destroy this freaking village and taking over. But the main attack will be here in the capital. Alright, troops from the southern area has finally arrived to the battlefield. This is where the real fun begins. Omporo is currently under attack. Immediately captured and destroy the city leader, the knight captain. The capital is under attack and is very bad. It just looked very bad for the kingdom of Great Gag here. It seems that they will have to abandon their capital. The king has been deposed. Alright, the next course of attack will probably be Vivero, the one that's already having some troops occupying the region. Ivamod is also under attack as well by some spare troops that managed to kind of find a way to go into the city here. Tiny little town, probably not that important. I don't think they should spend too much into this area, but then again, it's their choice, not me. Ivamod will probably be the next to fall then. '97, 100. Ivamod has fallen, which opened the gate to the city of Derisk. which will immediately be taken over. Although these guys are under... They are being burnt here. I'm not sure why they aren't exactly have the self-preservation urge to jump into water. The risk has been taken. The last city standing is Vifro. And once we're done with that, the entire world will become Holy Re territory. Alright, Great Gak, but what do you have left? It's one watchtower standing guard as the last thing to defend the independence of Great Gak. And finally, it has come to an end. Vivro has been taken over. Holy Re is now the new conqueror of the world. Congratulations to Holy Re, you have done very well. Completely usurped that empire, I mean that alliance that at the beginning. Basically reclaim all the lost territories and even more. Very good. I think that's probably one of the best comeback I've ever seen in this game. Holy Re deserves this victory. And yeah, this is also gonna be the end for the video today. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you do, leave a like, subscribe if you want to see more, and I will be back with more Worldbox World Domination. Stay tuned.